Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. Or as I like to say, welcome to 10 or 15 minutes of your life you'll never get back watching an old Scottish guy.
Oh, Eric, hi Tom.
Oh, here we go, Birkin hair.
Shut your hole, Bobby.
Rambling on about guitars. So Dunsy, what's on your mind this week? Funny you should ask. 1982's on my mind. What happened in 1982? Well, I'll tell you what happened. I got my first proper electric guitar. I'm rolling back the years today. So it was my first proper electric guitar. I think I had one before that I got from my mum's catalogue. You know, you pay it up on the tick, £5 a week or something like that. I think it was 65 quid. And it was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. So fast forward to 1982. My mum and dad take me to Edinburgh. I mean, I'm not from Edinburgh. So it was a big day out going to Edinburgh. So my mum and dad, in the later years, took me to Edinburgh to get a new guitar. And we went to, I think it was Gordon Simpson's Music in Stafford Street. And I got an Azumi Victory Series, like a Super Strat, with 2 cream humbuckers and a whammy bar. And it was great. I remember it being brilliant. I used it in my first proper gig. Here's me, my first proper gig, 1983.
Viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
And yes, before anybody asks, I am wearing leg warmers in that photograph, and a bullet belt, and some around my neck, and I've got no shirt on, just a waistcoat, but that's how everybody looked in 1983, honest. So an Azumi Victory Series. And I kept it probably till 85 or 86, because here's a photograph of me in 85. Looking cool there. Well, looking anything but cool. Look how much I'm sweating. It must have been a hot night. And I kept the Azumi till 85 or 86. And I think I must have sold it, that and some other stuff, to buy my first Les Paul. I got my first Les Paul in 1986. So what's the point? What's your point, Dunsy? Well, my point is, as you're getting on a bit in life, you know, you're middle age and getting on a wee bit further than that, you always hark back to the stuff you used to have. You know, I want to dip my toe in the fountain of youth. So what did I do last week? I bought my first guitar back.
You serious?
No, I'm being totally serious. I have to be honest, I don't know if it's my exact guitar, but it's the first one I've seen on eBay in about 5 years. Pretty rare things, the Azumi Victory Series. So it arrived the other day there. Here's me unboxing it. I have to say I'm very excited by this. I have to say it's very sunny outside today as well. So I will unbox this right now. I was going through some of the riffs that I first played on this guitar. This was written by my mate Deck in our first band, and the whole song went like this. That was the entire song. Didn't do anything else, it just went like that. It was called Bad Connections. I think we probably had Bad Connections. That was the first song we ever wrote. There's another one called We Are Ways of Making You Rock. Classic. But on this guitar it would have been the first time I played songs like stuff like that. Classics. But I can't remember how to play them, and I remember playing this for the first time. We Belong to the Night by UFO, classic. So the only thing I've done so far is I've loosened the truss rod because there's next to no frets left on this. Probably not surprising if it was made in 1982 or 83. and at least I can play it a little bit. And it's got 10s on it, so I can barely bend a string. So what I'll do is, I'll take it to pieces, do a video of me taking it to pieces, putting it back together, and I'll probably put 9s on it and set up a bit. And I'll be back tomorrow with a closer look at the Azumi Victory Series. And here it is, here it is. 2 cream humbuckers, bolt on neck, the Azumi Victory Series. It's funny holding one of these again after the guitar, I mean.
Oh, God, blimey.
It's funny holding one of these after so many years. The neck feels so slim. Like I say, I've been playing Les Paul since '86, so I'm used to much bigger necks. This is wafer thin, as they say in the trade. But yeah, it was great. It was great playing it. So what I did was, took it to bits, cleaned it, and I made some film. I filmed the whole thing, took some photographs. So all the music in this video is recorded on this fine 1982, I think it is. There's no date on it. You can see from the neck pocket and stuff, there's no date. So I think it's 82. So all the music in this video is played on this guitar. And what I did was, in keeping with the guitar and the period I got in, I've re-recorded a bunch of old Arizona tunes, but I think we were called Suicide Solution. When we first started, we were called Chikara, and then changed it to Suicide Solution. And I've re-recorded some of these old tunes. I mean, some of them were so bad they didn't even make on a demo. But so I've re-recorded them. I did one, the first riff, like I said, bad connection. And it just went on like that for 5 minutes. The whole tune just went on, those 2 riffs for 5 minutes. And I recorded it like we did back in the day. I kept the one drum beat, 2 guitars playing exactly the same thing. And I've upped my game a bit on this one. This is some video of the guitar front and back, and this is a song called Blood Money. This was the first song on our first demo, first studio demo, and I've redone it. But I mean, it's funny, I was thinking back, am I a much better guitar player? I don't know if I'm a much better guitar player than I was when I was 16, 17, 18, but I think I've got better ears. I've got better ears for hearing where stuff goes. So I've replaced the original melody. I didn't want to sing on this. I mean, you know, things aren't that desperate. So I've replaced the original melody with some harmony guitars. And I mean, this is something I would never have done when I was 16, 17. I wouldn't have had the capacity to work out how you did guitar harmonies. So this is Blood Money by Arizona, with me doing everything on this guitar. I mean, there's virtually no frets left on it. You can see for the video and on the picture, there's virtually no frets on this. It took a bit of time to set up as well. I put 9s on it. So I mean, I have to decide, I want to get this refitted. I mean, it's all well and good having a bit of nostalgia, but and folk will be saying, you probably spent too much on already, and of course I did. I'm dipping my foot in the fountain of youth again, so of course I paid more than I should have. But I'm going to keep it for the nostalgia factor, and I've said in loads of videos when I do covers, I've always got an excuse when there's a bit of whammy bar. I always go, I don't have a guitar with a whammy bar. But I do now. So I do now have a 1982 Azumi Victory Series Stratocaster Super Strat, which I'll be able to do all my whammy bar stuff on. So if anybody's wondering, should I buy my first proper guitar back? Of course you should. Of course, that's never going to be a bad idea, you know. Buying your first guitar back, it's good, the nostalgia. So the final tune is Don't Blame It on Susie, again from the first Arizona demo, be recorded today by me here on this guitar. We were big fans of UFO, and it was all about the melody. Everything we did was all about the melody. So I have done the melody. The original vocal melody has been played on the guitar with some harmonies and the likes. So I do hope you've enjoyed this, folks. As ever, privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Cheers for now.